If you don't know what Banh Xeo is, it is, one of the top three of my favorite Vietnamese dishes. Because when you think of Vietnamese dishes, all you think is your typical pho, your bún bò Huế, and all that stuff. But Banh Xeo, if you order that on the menu, I give you mad respect. Essentially, what Banh Xeo translates to is bun, the first part, which means in Vietnamese like biscuit or cake, and xeo. There isn't necessarily like an English translation from, xeo to whatever, but its equivalent sort of is like sizzle or, the sound it makes
When you put the food onto the plate and you cook it and it's like
Banh Xeo essentially is like a Vietnamese pancake, and there's three essential ingredients to making the batter. First ingredient you need is not any kind of flour, but rice flour. On top of rice flour, you need to have the signature yellow look that it has to it. Just like my teeth, like someone said in the comments. I see you, bro. That is the turmeric powder, which gives it the very, significant and, what it's known for, the yellow. And on top of that, you gotta have your green onions into the batter. So now you have your batter, now you have to have your proteins on top of that. You gotta have your shrimp, your pork, and of course, you gotta have the bean sprouts on top of that. Now, make sure you have a pan, make sure it's hot with oil, and it's super hot. And you wanna take like around I would say a 4 to 6 ounce ladle. You scoop the batter that you made into the pan, make sure you swirl it around, and now you have, your pancake. So, what you do on top of that after is you grab a lid, put it on top, so the top cooks as well. Now that you waited that the top cooked, now you can add in your protein, your cooked protein, whether that's your shrimp, your pork belly, and then you can add your bean sprouts. After that, you want to fold your Banh Xeo in half, flip it over, cover it again if it's still not cooked, depending on the temperature of the pan. And, after that, take it off, finish, and that is officially your Banh Xeo. It's super darn easy to make. And, that's one of the reasons why I don't go out when I go to restaurants and that. Like, I don't order it on the menu because, I can make it at home. Well, my mom can make it at home and I can watch her. And I grew up with, my mom always cooking authentic Vietnamese food. And that is why, I'm kind of biased, right? She makes the best food ever. Like, who's gonna argue with that? Okay, now that you made it, you have to learn how to eat it. And there's a specific way you have to eat it because you might eat it wrong. So, first, you need your nuoc mum or your fish sauce, which, you make at home, which just includes, lemon juice, fish sauce and all that stuff. And you gotta have your lettuce. So you can wrap your Banh Xeo into the lettuce, and then you can dip into the nuoc mum with your pickled carrots and daikon. And that, folks, that is your typical Banh Xeo Vietnamese pancake, whatever you want to call it. But I call it, cozy comfort food, and I just nom 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 away, since I was born. And that is Banh Xeo. So hopefully that gives you more insight into them Vietnamese food, because we the best. I can't believe I just said that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Doses! Condensed milk, not evaporated milk, but condensed milk. And I go with the one with the Vietnamese words on it because, I'm Vietnamese here. And then after that, you'll need a super special strainer thingy mabob. Like this. Dip it on your fish sauce, aka your nuoc mum. Nom 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 nom.